someone hiding over there? Over there! Hold it! Over there! Hold it! Oh! Hello? If anyone is hiding here, you better come out. False alarm.
With the stream and everything. I can't undo learning what I did about the level. That's the jammer tower. I also killed this guy, but only because I accidentally lured him in with the door opening. Oh, I also briefly talked about a mod I had discovered. Yeah, there are a very select number of mods for this game. In this case, the one that I'm talking about for Deus Ex was a mod that made the game harder, and while I don't really interested, and not really interested in most of the things, I do agree the changes to how the non-lethal and lethal are handled, where you have to hold the button, the takedown button down for a few seconds, makes well, it's not exactly how I would handle it. The spirit idea, that being giving a drawback to non-lethal to make lethal actually fucking useful to use, because there's no reason to take lethal down in this game. Not only does it give you a less XP, it's just for the sake of seeing the fun combat animation. That's it. You want to see how Jensen murders somebody this time. There's no reason to do it. It's louder, it's just quick, and you get less XP. It's fucking absurd. Anyways, I have to take a fucking... Oh, and I died twice, so I'm at... And I got spotted once. Anyways, I'm gonna take a short break. Oh, and I went on a killing spree with the revolver. I'm not gonna repeat that, though. That was just me having some fun with it. Anyways, I'll be back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It was just bad timing. Anyways, obviously we're gonna hack this. Boop.
Access granted.
A simple player. Greetings, warrior personnel. I'm writing to you the second time this week in hopes of receiving the... Good, I figured out how to get that consistent. I thought I only had to contract with one. I was so annoyed. Right now it's interfering with my ability to read it, but when sometimes those XP things stop me from being able to read this, too. I turned to his comment the interview of my workstation with his or her blanche going from royalty and anything. Becoming a frequent, I returned to my computer and to find it defiled pornographic images. These images depicting humans engaged in gross acts of copulation with... Oh, I thought it was just him posting people putting images of animals having sex. No, they went straight for the extreme. Just to fuck with the guy. But... like farm animals, and it's both an affront to my senses and an insult to the time-honored tradition of the agricultural industry. Imagine respectful animal husbandry practices, and they supply me with access to at least one device for electronic picture acquisition. I lose both normal and low-light recording capabilities, so that I may catch this prayer of juvenile dignity in the act. Dwayne Crosby. And of course, these are literally the guys doing this to him. Yeah, that just takes me out. I don't want to go out. I want to find this person. Then I'll kill the other guys. And take over the computer. Okay. There was an elevator around here somewhere. I assumed it might have gone somewhere else. That was my B. Corpses or patients? Patients. Okay. Well, I say patients, but these could be subjects. They don't look to be enjoying what's happening. Could just be the medical wing. If not, Jensen might need to go start putting people down at a mercy. Yeah. I'm thinking those aren't patients. Those are test subjects. Fuck you. It's just Stickland, my old friend. You were right about the GPL implants. They need to keep track of us. Do so unless we can shut down their track and jamming protocols. Then engine attack, because we need to discuss this in person. Sorry, I accidentally minimized the game. So that's happened. I know you're nervous, Stickland. And to be honest, I am too, but Delgado's work on these fictional fields of a commercial response in the brain. Agmadol and Hipcat stage assures me we are not doing that. That's some reasons I'll explain when I can. You trust these people, huh? Please don't risk yourself sending me emails like this. Stick to research only, because you're right. I'm running everywhere we type. I'm really getting worried about the signal pattern they've got me wrong. If it's barely meant to put software upgrades to limit patients, why do we want to press wide band across multiple frequencies simultaneously? What is going to transmit? These workers are probably monitoring everyone else to do, but I can't go to my gut. For some reason, I'm reminded of Delgado's working with actual stimulation in the brain. First thinking of the connection? Yeah. Okay, yep, no, this is the implant place. Hello, Declan. The first one to actually instantly recognize them.
What has happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving.
Then again, he seems to know more about the actual information process.
I told Vasily that Seraph wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept
Seems like
work.
Declan was the smartest of them.
They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades?
Horrifying.
Do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
I see. Dr. Faraday, we need to free Megan from the isolation
I'm
zone.
all for, cybernetic and
I've got a plan to distract the guards.
Keep your wireless
lab
update
accidents.
shit out.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can
They're
get
just
me and
asking
Eric
to let someone hack
but
your shit.
timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing.
Not even just
For now,
these guys,
sit tight and
anybody.
wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I know. But I'm hoping you might have the solution to that problem. Sevchenko's viral program.
Of course! I shouldn't have underestimated you. Vasily gave it to me before he disappeared. Here you are. Upload it onto the central security computer. It will scramble their scanners. I would have done it myself, but I'm just a scientist.
Don't sell yourself short, Doc. Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Yeah, Jensen has no idea. He doesn't bother reading the
Remarkable,
emails.
considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did.
He's the key to us being able to save all of you, so.
Into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
Tell me, where do I find this security terminal?
Vasily told me there's a tunnel leading to it, near the back of the compound, I believe. But I'm afraid you'll have to explore a bit to be sure.
Once I upload the virus, it'll be time to act. I'll signal you. A vibration in your GPL. Be ready.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Hell, the fact he can do shit like that is already fucking terrifying. If you can vibrate a implant in them, you could almost certainly cause something happen to make it always vibrate or even explode. That's not good. Yep, why bother? Oh, right, that's right, that fucking... Oh well, I have battery charges for days. Wow. Honestly, I don't need the EXP as much at this point. So what I'm going to do is... That's right, we finally get to see what this looks like in action. Aha. Could have exploded myself, but honestly, I have something good enough at it. Oh, it's a new shipment hardware. It's heavy duty, so we. Oh, hang on. It codes 2410. Until further, the disclaimer for urgency only. If any Jack is looking for field areas, they'll have your heights. Rest them in your companies. Please update your acquisition database. Hold on. Amazing. Well, that could be it. Well, no, that's it. What the hell's over there, then? Oh, how I got in here. There we go. God, that shit is working great now. Anyways, well, okay. Boop. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. There we go. Ah. I could and can. We'll just bust a hole in here. I've got the stuff for it. Gotta love open up new pathways. Fuckers on my side, so ha. Ah. Field upgrades, huh? Laser rifle battery, crossbow, laser rifle. Ooh, I don't even know if it shows up before this game, part of the game, but oh, that looks like a fun toy. Unfortunately, this is one of those games that you can't carry a shit ton of shit. Unfortunately, which look, I get why, but yeah, I'm allowed to be sad I can't carry all the fun toys. Yeah, okay. Really, this important spot with nothing here. Stop someone from taking it? Hang. Boop. Boop. Ah. Ooh. Stuff. Presumably there must be a shop at some point if I'm still getting credits. This requires shit like this always requires a hard save. I always never forget to do a hard save.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Yeah, he's just now telling Pritchard this. I don't know where I missed that fuck, but hello. Hello, empath. Ah, no XP though? I have enough that I can afford to waste an occasional bullet trying to rip something open. Where the hell am I going? Not in this building. I don't know what building I thought I was going in. Boop. Okay, that's not in there. Where the hell? I think the alarm must be from what I did. It has to be. 'Cause I don't see an alarm setter anywhere around here. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, yes. Instead of killing one extra guy, I actually went in the completely wrong direction. Whoops. The fuck? Okay, so I remember this area. It's very memorable. I just forgot they fucking moved.
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating.
Yeah, all the problems would have solved if Jensen wasn't an idiot and had been pushed out of the room by her.
I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people, with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing.
Why, yes, I have.
Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
But, not for that.
Let me guess. That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging?
The Augs were recalled. You should be offline.
Women never fail to underestimate men.
A fun refrain of what she said to him, but
dead, Jensen.
to be fair, he was being a massive. I still say he was being a fucking idiot. You know, like, you got him, but you did something stupid, Jensen. We wouldn't be here right now if you had not let her push you around. Yeah, last boss fight.
You would show up here eventually. So predictable. Look, she's lost to you, my friend. Accept it.
Okay, well, first of all,
Tracked me all the way here. Finding me now should be simple.
I forgot what trout I was going to throw my own.
But you, now that the end is near.
Didn't even need my other thing. I had that Burke's gun. I had it, I wanted to use it. I could use the other thing and taking him down a lot more efficiently, but fuck you, I had that fun gun. I was gonna use it. Yay, achievement. I was thinking of maybe going back and yeah, I mean, this is the final boss fight of the game. The last of these three. Plasma. That's a very tempting gun you got there. I think I can pick it up. I'm not going to use it, but I'll take it with me. All right. Got it. Okay, plasma rifles are fun. Wait, hold on. I put that there. Then what? What went there? Oh, that's what went missing. Why did it? See the drawers. I didn't even get to use my Typhoon ammo much there. I should have. Look at how much of this shit I'm carrying. I don't need this much. It's like a Fallout mod that lets you have shit like this because it's fun. I feel like I could get into a lot more scenarios where I get to use it.
Jaren, is that you?
Not exactly.
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you! You're hurt. What happened?
What happened to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
Yeah, she's a little too compliant.
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Seraph Industries, they came after me. They wanted my...
Understandably, after everything he's been through with how compliant.
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't. And then...
Yeah, and of course how she got a hold of
we
it.
owed it to mankind.
David, what are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA.
Yeah, Adam's a little slow when it comes to this.
I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind. How much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
Again,
He owns
he's an
this
idiot who
facility.
doesn't pay attention to any of the
After
things we
Mia
find in the
brought us
game.
here-
Pritchard.
All of this was obvious
Pass
years
me to
ago.
Sarif. Now.
Adam, please! He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help. But only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
Oh, Turkey, your good buddy there isn't really as helpful as he thought he was. Whoop, whoop.
Oh god. He's modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. Hugh never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the scientists.
No, Adam! I know the complex better than you. I'll find them. There's a hangar bay through there. Get to its control room and retract the roof. Clear a path for us.
Yeah, I think I can finish this in one day. Yeah, I got one more level to do, but... Okay, goddamn, everything in this room is fucking bleached white. An interesting effect, given, you know. Okay, well, first of all, no. Today, the Theodore's final interview detected that the video taught me very valuable lessons. So then you've had some things about implementation, but I have that right. I wouldn't exist without you. Look, fact is, what's the bloody code about the A-bomb? I don't know, I would have become a watchmaker. Yeah, it's that one. I didn't know what he meant. He said something we went too far. I'm wondering about putting Gene back in the well. That's possible. Everything's possible. Having the ability to transcend our limits one thing, but raising that out of control towards some blind singularity. In danger of having two species, those empowered and those left behind. And now, yeah, and I think that should make it clear what's going on here with Darrow. Alright, let's go.
Access granted.
Alright, it's the, 1 hour spin time. We'll do that now while I, wait for this thing to clear off the screen. Good morning, Mr. Darrow. Regarding the conversation of this week, provide a new and improved prototype of better capture, to better capture the quantum side effects. So from nanoionics, they're going to planned and latent effects on biomaterials are negligible. Another benefit is that using copper waves make the units virtually undetectable. This will, on the other hand, try a very potent electronics virtual tracking system for mains and emergency procedures. It'll build and modify muscular structures on the fly using machiosynthesis. This all responded to very well, apart from the usual rejection syndrome, of course, that always hits after a few moments. Even more potent than the molecular level. That's why the news from some of your studies are so promising. You know, the very verge of isolating replicating DNA signals that present no rejection syndrome whatsoever. Oh, how you or your team are connected to samples, but I don't care. Do you realize what that could mean? Dang, we're finally there. Imagine a regular human being. Nothing unnatural about appearance. Still, the power of billions of machines them manipulated at will. Mr. Darrow. Okay, so, yeah. I think one of my big annoyances about the game, ultimately, I feel after having played it again, is that as much as I like this game, I do think it really would have benefited. I almost forgot to hack this thing. I think it really would have benefited more from Fallout style character interactions or even just the ones that it does have, instead of a lot of these cutscenes for actually interacting. Because then you could actually have to put in things that acknowledge that Jensen found something out and have it affect the story. As it is, there's not a real big reward for hunting down everything, you know? And it honestly should be rewarding you for finding these things out. Anyway, after I get this, we'll swap the outfit. Jesus fucking Christ. Crash test dummy. What in the fuck, Megan? There must be a shop somewhere I can use this stuff. Inguinal implants. Doctor developed success. Several you mark the project implant and amplify, which created straight to orbital lobe of the brain. For know that you still knew neuroscience, orbital lobe is one of those 4 lobes in the human. Hold on. Let's swap now. Let's just whoop. And we're back. Boop, boop. Yep, quick swap. Popping out does not win very often. It's looking at the back head and it's for most of the visual processing. The goal of the with X-ray and circulating turns to the surface of the orbital slope.
Jensen, what the hell's going on out there?
Yeah.
Broadcast frequencies are going haywire.
Malik, is that you? Where are you?
Coming in
First time we've heard of her
visual range
since
64 now.
the crash.
I'm heading for a hangar bay to open the roof. I'll need an emergency extraction.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Uh-huh.
I see the scientist, Jensen. I'm landing nearby. And I think Dr. Reed wants to speak to you. Hang on.
Oh, good. Hey, there they all are. That's a nice touch. It's just the closest you get to that is not being able to get the implant because you saw the stuff that made you suspicious
We're all fine,
of
but
it.
you have to get to Panchaea and stop Hugh. Take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
Whoa.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A. Preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination, Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow.
We are fucking rocketing off.
Begin countdown.
Code 0, 0, 0. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
Well, I boarded it. We are literally taking a suborbital shuttle there. Goddamn.
Beginning descent.
I mean, that would be the fastest way, even more over everything else. There's no way Faraday, you know how good she is, can get to the fucking the Panchaea, which is in the Antarctic, in time to do anything.
Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchaea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
And nearly every person here was augmented. Goddamn. Ooh, don't run fire. Gotcha. Hello. Hidden stuff. Ooh, la la. Eps. Good and laser rifle battery if you bothered with one of the. Ah-ha-ha. Side boost. Something's actually good for use for that man. Ha-ha. Gas grenade. Combat rifle. Oh, I'm already better geared up. And crossbows. Oh no, heavy rifle. Apparently there were things I could have. Got something in there. Not seeing any way in there. Yeah, that's not breaking. Huh. But yeah, he wishes he could put the genie back in the bottle and voila. What do we know? Grenade launcher. I do appreciate how compact that looks compared to the rocket launcher. But we all know gun size doesn't actually affect how big a space it'll take in the inventory. I should check and see if I've got a level up. Make myself more durable. Why am I going in there? I do. Might as well. That way when I inevitably step on a mine or something. But being more careful. Yeah, that was impressive. I'll give you that. You know, hallucinogens or not, why the fuck is this place covered in fucking mines? Hey, that's right. Boop. Straight shot.
Access granted.
Ah, anything else in there? Oh wait, take it. Wow, these freaks are everywhere. The thing we know how to keep these fucking freaks away. I soaked the floor outside of the control room and let's try it. Still on target. It needs to be working. If you want to blow, get your ass over here. What the fuck happened to him? He didn't. There was no one in there to kill him and he had the door locked. That didn't seem like... What the fuck? 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 I don't know. Not well put together game. Not well put together. I am not even gonna bother defusing it. What? He must have blown himself up or something. I'm not seeing it. He blocked. It explains all the explosives are there, I'll give you that, but where did everything else go? And is there gonna be a shop in this area? Okay, it is weird. I do not know what to make of this place. Is security gonna turn on? Oh yeah, I just realized there was no way for me to get that other one anyway. Smash Packer. There. Keep the good work, bud. Shoot all my enemies. Access denied. Lockdown, whatever. Sure. Yeah, that extra true to fortify is a lot better than just an extra one. Oh, that's really useful. Rockets. I still had rockets. Okay, where the hell did this go? And what am I looking for? Yeah, getting up here through that vent feels kind of useless considering. Right now, so this area must fill with enemies at some point. Hello.
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Right, so basically, there you go. It's going to is not feasible. Hello. Glitch. Yeah, I can walk through that window and then it just fall. And go walk on. On one hand, while I wish this thing would recharge fully, I understand that having 5 batteries available to you at any time is just enough waiting could be seriously overpowered for a stealth playthrough. Or even non-stealth. Oh, they're all dead. Dead. Huh. Oh, I hear some people talking.
Okay, I hear it. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side. I know. Okay. I need to go in and take him from the outside, and then I'll be able to get him out. Because I don't want it.
You know what? No. Did I just save? Yeah, I just saved. Oh well. Only guy I'll do that to here. Hyperion core. I see it. Mommy? What the fuck? If it's not a generation message, why is someone saying shit? Plasma capsules. So you can use your fun in-game gun. Iron Oceans. Call detection, United States, she's commissioned by the severely curtailed leaks about being by scientists working on concepts of iron seeding in the manner in which global could be combated. This claims the damage system, so-called nutrient shifting, and found an ill research statement saying that it could actually increase greenhouse emissions of no fact. However, that corporate sovereignty act, other acts being right. That's horrifying. Never fucking nope. Just corporate sovereignty. Hey, they have allowed them out to support the client. Please work as well. Need a cross-large spinner stimulate growth of okay, 2 months photosynthesis biocycle. Deposit runs carbon from the atmosphere and deposits in the seabed. Fine. Like, the concept is cool, but describing corporate signing as corporate somebody and then saying meaning it in a positive direction is oh boy, no, never. Honestly, it's pretty funny that I'm thinking of ending this off with Jensen trying to take these guys down non-lethally, because like they're not in any control of their actions. They're not his enemies needing to be slain.
Access granted.
Damn, okay, I fucked that one up. Oh well. Quick virus. Aha. The promised land awaits. Wait a second. Isn't Panacea being run by biocomputers? Like, what? It's supposed to be run by biocomputers? The computers themselves sending these messages are people being affected by this. Hey, Russ, can you tell me if it's correct if I've, I know, I just have to ask you there, but you know how these methods creep me out? Oh, well, that's useful for an area I've already been in. That's worrying. Yeah, it's funny, really. I play a lethal playthrough, but I don't know. The way I'm showing them the reasons for Adam being this way in this playthrough. I mean, it's not something I often do with games, but when you have ones like this, I like to stick with the reason why I'm playing a character who's going murderous. Oh, shit. I do not have that many of those. That can... Sure love their hypostems. Okay, if I would have... Well, okay, I'll go all the way. I got to make speed for going over here. I did. Okay. But only for going all the way. Nothing in there for me. A pure kill-all playthrough is the one where I'll enjoy getting everybody here down. Boop. Let's go. Boop.
Access granted.
At level 5, I think it's powerful if I can punch through all that shit. Okay. Boop. Nothing I can't use. Isabella. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boop.
Access granted.
What am I doing? I just said no kill here. The only place where where I'm having him do pacifist stuff. Oh, there we go. That's how. Save. Do shit.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done. Believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology.
That explains why someone like him with trouble walking wouldn't have any augments of his.
No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. But human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
That is the dumbest fucking thing you could fucking call it.
I'm ending this.
Analogize.
Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you.
These people as educator of Let's Reveal. Maybe say it's wrong.
You can tell me how to shut it down.
Can easily can reveal it's wrong. To his cause, it's not used to resistance.
I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop here for just like a second. This is entirely foreknowledge, so I'm not gonna do. You know what? I will try just to show it to you.
And embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this? My God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. Even as I listen to your words, I realize a cruel truth. No one else has the vision to see what I've seen. The will to do what I have
arrogant, full of himself.
You're all too weak. Judging but never acting. None of you have the moral courage to see this through to its conclusion.
Everything you're doing is cowardice, not courage. You're terrified of what will happen. The ravings of a mass murderer. You see, how can we even agree with other people you forced us to leave behind? But
maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
But they can't think that. They'll be missing the point.
Holy shit! Like, they can't possibly disagree with my opinion.
Like you. I made it possible for you to happen. If fate had dealt me a different hand, then perhaps neither of us would be here. Isn't it obvious how fate is now conspiring to overtake us both, to grind us beneath her wheels? We must see this through, lest people like you continue to evolve.
So apparently there's some outside lore that states that he, actively... Alright, well, let's go ahead and hit this.
You know, I've always wondered about that leg brace of yours. Why the father of augmentation doesn't have the most basic of implants. Doesn't make much sense, really. Unless he's one of the few people genetically incompatible with this technology. Gotta love the irony in that. It's the kind of irony that can tear you up inside, bit by bit, every day, until you find yourself despising what you're not.
How dare you? You think I've done all this because a fluke of nature robbed me of my chance to become a part of it? I tried everything, damn you. Everything I could think of to change. None of it worked. None of it!
So you had to fix it, didn't you? Take back control, make it like it never was.
Yes! Yes, that's exactly what have I done?
Yep. The actual reason isn't because he was it's not that we're saying he's wrong with augmentations, it's because he
in danger. Panchea's security system, much of it is self-determining and lethal. But if you succeed, if these codes help you turn off the system and reach the broadcast center, tell the world exactly why I did it. Explain to them about the Illuminati, the biochip, Panchea. Help them understand that the technology I created will not be a future any one of us desires.
That is actually something I was not entirely aware of until the flaws in his logic. I believe it's actually... I thought it was possible, and I thought I was showing that to you, which apparently I'm wrong, that it's possible to actually fail when using the auto thing. But apparently it's not? Huh. I thought there was a point where you tried that and then the person just laughed it off as being ineffective. But but maybe if you're just really bad at arguing with people and then you try it, you'll fail. They have to at least be somewhat receptive to you, and if you fucked up bad enough, then you'll bounce. But I could have sworn that was I remember happening against Darrow. I also don't remember the leg thing. But yeah, he was pissed that he's immune to the effects of that he can't that despite basically some outside lore that we don't learn about in this game. It might be in the sequel, but honestly, I see no reason that's it. He got hurt long before he wasn't born with a limp, but he got hurt, and that drove his already existent obsession with robotics into cybernetics. Because he was a jock before that, you know? And he was a jock, and fucked himself up. And, well, yeah. He tried to invent the shit just for the sake of fixing himself, and it never happened. He couldn't do it. And he grew bitter and angry, and then he came across the Illuminati, and he had justifications to hide behind. The idea that no one else would see it the way he did. Just asked me to somebody tell you. But, yeah, I probably didn't come up with this concept. So, I embraced it with all my heart and soul. The blending of technology with human biology would enable us to reach a level of achievement which only God can achieve. But those of the living God, the realm without illness. A realm in which every individual is able to become a man that biology, society, soon sort of fate has tried to desperately keep from becoming. But I can say it's that the stream I had is tarnished. Humanity technology is not turn us into gods. Dead open the door once again for powerful men to believe they have the right to make others what they please. The future of the world of each other. Don't even ask me to show you how human hand can change it. Well, you should really think I'm so big with that. I know that many of you will condemn me today, for I'll split one day. I will run with the man who saved humanity. David, forgive me. He ended up not even going with his full speech.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Shit's got heavy. Your little personal beef is that now less important to him. Ah, there we go. I read that.
Quiet! I can't think with all that noise! How much more of this do I have to take?
I'm gonna go ahead and save and then do a typhoon burst on those people, because how often do I get to blow up that many people while invisible? Almost there. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have turned the robot on. Shit. I wasn't going to. Kill anybody. Whoop. Oh well. I saved. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of.
My head. No, I know it is.
Shit. Fuck. Yeah, that didn't go well. When did I last thought? I did not make a quick save there. Fuck you. I did not quick save after killing those people. Fuck you. That did not happen. That must have been misclicked.
Activate self-destruct sequence.
Leave me alone! Alone, all of you! Ah, don't buy it! Hiding! They're always hiding! I need to see them!
Oh, okay. I had too wrong. I can't believe you said that at lunch to Henry. Global warming is no joke. Most of the people in this section here because we know our planet is in danger, and some response to do something about over 70% of our world is covered in water. 90% of that water is in our ocean. Siphoners begin the ocean. Most function we need breathing. A reservoir for soaking up almost half planet's carbon influence. When it's very human animal land, a healthy ocean a month. No one knows that. That's why he came up with the whole iron seeding plan. Tells back to our oceans, suspending mankind to chance 5 years of using this plan. Most of the people working on here believe it's our responsibility to clean up that mess and make the planet safe and livable for future generations. But you came here because Tonight shaded some really cool augmentations you would never have been able to afford otherwise, but the rest of it didn't. So if you're please keep your side comments to yourself. Alright, till then, for the time you just keep the people away from the Carmine. We know the air shaft's not finished. We realize that the vortex trade by the effluent state terror. Not the only one dealing with it right now. I'll try to tell one for the engineering over there ASAP, but don't hold your breath, okay? Hey JC, when are you guys going to finish that damn air vent? Don't you know your whole old back to save the world? When is it gonna fix itself, you know? Guy got pissy because he got pulled off. There we go. Yep, nothing in there, nothing in there. You know what? Let's see. Anyone? I presume those batteries aren't just for plasma rifles, given I have yet to see one even in this place, and it's just kind of weird to have one here. And here's the only functional store.
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software here?
Yeah, I could absolutely use that, and some food, and some... Ironically, no typhons for me, because...
I will remain here, where it's safe. If you need help, or get word of help, please come back.
Can you stay back there? Regulation from... See the wind and the rudder. Wait, hold on. What? Land will be hauling. The new path will be inflow. We us have received requests for new secure. We us. Okay, yeah, so the computer system running this fucking place is in fact a biocomputer. I never even realized that going for the first time, and then I don't think I even thought about it with the rest of everything. Holy shit, that makes so much sense. And because he's sending out to everything, he's sending out to the Jesus fucking Christ, Arrow. TOM biochip. Oh, actually, no doubt you received complaints from number of pages regarding unusual neural segment functioning between the last 5 to 30 seconds. The way of this problem is very difficult for us to determine the cause. In the meantime, the emergency maintenance upgrade procedure we're on. In the next 2 days, your clinic will be receiving shipments of new Class A biochip by Tiger Medical Corporation. I believe that these ships will eliminate many, if not all, of the malfunctioning patrons have been experiencing. I only urge you to determine the distribute these implants as quickly as possible. As the point of each patient's strategy. Routine neuroprosthetic appointment. Study the implant procedure manually closely. Any questions that you or your patrons have will not be answered, and please bear in mind that failure to completely comply with this could still infringe upon your clinic's ability to solicit future funding. In other words, give all people the booby-trapped bits, or you're fired. I did not realize it was possible to get close to maxed out. Run and walk silently. Yeah, sure. I've got 3 of these things. Hey, another wheel spin. I don't think I'm gonna get another one of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade to Mark II Track 2.0. It's not gonna be helpful right now, but follow-up playthrough. Hold on, let me just add in the controls, keyboard, activate cloak typhon smart vision, mark and track, shift something, shift is run. That shit. Yeah, the thing is almost over.
Please save us.
Yeah, well, there's Haggard at least. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna gas a lot of them. Oh, I got an achievement. Just barely in time. Gonna do some other stuff, but wait, hold on. What did I put for mark and track? Shit, there were 2 things I needed to actually add in there, not 1. And I can't remember what I put for mark and track. I think I might have shift. No, I don't want mark and track to be shift. I want silent movement to be shift. Okay, what is mark and track then? Give me a moment to look at what my control scheme is for a moment. Alright, that's that, that's that. Wait, hold on. Ah! I have those ones set, but I haven't done anything with them. Good. Fun. I keep opening the wrong one right after another. Anyways. Mark and, hold on, let me see whatever I had. Oh my god, I had that for fucking... Okay. Right, okay, so I never even, You know what? Hold on. Last minute mapping. I've got some ideas of how I reverse things. Cloak. Boop. Silent movement. Boop. And then... Wait, what did I set the silent movement there? Fuck. God damn, I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. I did. I just put it on the wrong side for some goddamn reason. Okay, boom. I was like, why can't I do anything with these? Because I have to have them equipped. Yeah, this one's fast. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. I'm gonna do something real quick. That took me straight the fuck down. Did I want to go straight the fuck down? Oh, that should prevent a lot of issues. Well, fun. I'm gonna go ahead and go with my last quick save before I jump down there. Oop. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Why didn't I? I'm so used to pressing the other one, but it kept leading to fuck ups. I was like, something got spotted. Oh, hey, there they all are. You know what? That's probably the worst way to get in there. Yeah, exactly what they need. Arm this way and... Okay. We are almost through this game. I honestly don't care enough to try for the EXP farm. There we go. Oh, I could have gone up there. Get more money for a in case you want to buy those last upgrades. No, I was just suspicious about the fucking biochip shit. Because wait, hold on. Why am I not on the screen? What? No, I was just suspicious about that TYM was up to because I saw them monkeying around with the biochip that none of them apparently understood, but was apparently absolutely vitally 100% truly vital that they get it out and mass produced immediately. And then shortly after I found out they're doing that, oh hey, what do you know? It's fine. Limbs for there's a malfunction in limbs thing now to recall. I'm going to replace it with this brand new biochip. The exact one I saw. It's like, everybody, you should be shut down and disassembled, he says to another human being. Yeah, just fucking y'all need to die. Now, staff, it's not a test. Look, take our girls. Look at that. I know it's like say finished, but we have responsibility to go. They are sacrificing everything to make sure this station is safe and secure. What could happen if one tank wreck that sure goes up to in there and talk to them. By Matthew to make sure the nutrient lines are filled and all connections are getting in. We dump on every pod every once in a while to check for ready and plus functioning manually. Just remember to hub for each pod to open and close it after you're done. Remember. Yeah, what these girls are sacrificing. Oh, what they're doing here. Yeah. You mean your fucking human-shaped computer parts. Maybe nobody wants anything to do with the human-shaped computer parts because they're human-shaped.
Who were pleading on their knees, crying for mercy, and they were all murdered by you augmented
wretched monsters. Let's go.
Great job, Darrow.
Monster. Such a tragedy. In the right hands, this technology could have helped so many people. If I hadn't made up my
Glad
mind
that you can see through the trauma.
this would prove to me that augmentation technology should be under strict controls.
I mean, you just gotta make sure the people doing the strict control are trustworthy. Because literally the entire reason Darrow did this was because most of the people pushing for strict control in the industry are unfortunately the people who designed this system for much more nefarious purposes. Full-fledged mind control. Wait, I thought everyone was held up together. Is this just one group? Huh, this is just...
I suppose that is a military adaptation? We've dabbled in something we shouldn't have. And look at the result.
It's like, oh no, this isn't a military adaptation. I was just suspicious of things I knew that our fucking enemies were doing and was validated. These fuckers fucked my shit up and I realized exactly what was going on. Or not exactly. I knew there was something up with it. It was suspicious. All of the circumstances behind everybody having a breakdown at the same time made no fucking sense.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should.
I already went through that entire spiel with every character.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people? Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness...
Nah, I thought this is what you wanted, though.
He has betrayed
us. This is everything you believed in.
Admit it. You are part of this, after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All
yes, he was always part of this.
Is regulation. Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right.
But not like you.
Like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's
a difference between
order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing.
I honestly forgot Taggart was involved in this.
But I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different.
Yeah, because one guy should be upset about him selling it out and entirely bowed down.
If it has any hope of surviving, and you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
There we go. We are being pitched. Tell all? Like, no one will believe people. I think, well, I don't have to fucking say the Illuminati. And most people are far more willing to believe a bunch of rich fucks got together and are manipulating shit for their advantage. But yeah, he was apparently part of that entire time. I had actually forgotten he was a member of it. Shit. Okay. Glad I did that. I will skip this conversation. But yeah, the Illuminati. And maybe they won't, but I honestly didn't realize that Haggard was one of them. I'm gonna go ahead and just accept that.
I don't want it.
Is anybody there? Can you hear me? I've got some
Hey, there we go. But yeah. You get offered choices. Reveal all, cover up to become a member, and I get the last ones. Honestly, it's very sudden to just offer him, but they're desperate, and he's scary and badass, and has easily taken out a lot of their best people.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me!
I feel like going that I'm supposed to go all the way down to get to the thing, and I've gone the wrong way. So actually, I want to go up and go up there, follow the thing, and be able to talk to David Seraph. I feel like I absolutely would be skipping something.
No, there's no one here. It's all in your head. Get up, get up, get up.
Come on, let there be another more gas stuff. Oop. We have received your request for handle me Dayu. Well, we forgotten. All still horses still young to run. I just don't. I actually don't know what ending I'm going. It all seems right, but maybe that'll be better for the full stealth playthrough. Where that was annoying. Oh, that's where they dropped the heavy rifle and such. Oh. Oh, there we go. Hey, good. Gas. Money. Let's see what the game's got for me. And I ended up physically fucking touching those guys. No. Okay, this isn't. This is the end.
Hey! Hey! Hello! I can't control them anymore! It's in my head! What are you doing here? You won't get me! Not here! I hate you, monster!
Not what I wanted. Oh.
The truth. No. Hey! Is anyone there?
Getting through the air is not easy, but in theory possible. You just need to make sure to save all your shit for that. I made it a little bit easier on myself on a future thing. So yeah, I missed David's one. I do want to find him, so... with these guys, they have no fear of them ever awaking each other's unconscious bodies up. Okay. What the fuck? How'd that guy hear me?
Sneak. I see you, sneaker. Get away.
Yeah, shit. Okay.
That? Oh, that was nothing. Please, let it be nothing. Go away, Ghost! Go away! Go! You don't scare me! Control them anymore!
Y'all stop screaming, eh? Okay. No regrets. Now. There's Seraph.
That was too close.
I think, oh, they're just extra cut from the boom.
Why would Hugh Darrow do such a thing? There's nothing to be gained by causing so much pain and terror. All those
Outside of
poor
causing.
people, they must be so frightened.
How could Darrow turn his back on us? This technology was his baby. It was his passion that made me believe in its possibilities.
Yeah, and then he couldn't have it, and
the industry will collapse and the world will be poorer for it.
I was so scared. There were two of them coming around the corner, tearing at each other. I just dropped to the floor and played dead. One of them ripped the other one's arm off and beat him to death with it. I thought for sure I was going to be next, but he never noticed me.
well, that was useful.
Tell me
Thanks,
you're here
Rick.
to rescue us? My God, I had to crawl through the ventilation to avoid the carnage.
Oh.
They were completely out of control, like wild animals.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a
Literally the
biochip
entire
that stops
world?
people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you. We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
Unless, of course, you
Yes,
reveal
it
that the
would.
people responsible for it were the
You see
people
what's
pushing
at
for it.
stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality.
Wow, okay.
Some people
Younger
will
me
be left
took
behind.
with a lot
It's
more
reality.
buying in on his
Evolution,
bullshit.
son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, it's a hard choice. You know? All three sides do actually have points. Even Seraph, who, of course, young me thought was the most valid of points, but it is really not. Wow, it is. His points are fucking awful.
Stay away! Don't be difficult.
Rats. They ruined me.
What are you doing?
The bastards!
So jumping down there would have taken me straight to him. Gotcha.
You've got no remorse. You just had to share it. Who said I would?
Oh shit! I could actually. I bet I could have more conversations
You've got
with.
no remorse about using me at all, do you?
I didn't even realize I could keep talking to them.
You experimented with my DNA without telling me.
Adam, this is difficult. Listen.
Wow.
Megan.
He really okay. I honestly, you know what? I take back what I said. He really is a lot closer to the real life equivalent characters. That I don't even know if they were intentionally mirroring.
Incredible potential of super compatibility.
You just had to share it with the world.
Adam, think about it. Would you have been able to do any of the things you've done without enhancements?
I mean, I'm actually open to sharing that stuff, but like,
accepting of this technology as yours.
you didn't need to violate his, trust to do it.
Like you. How can you deny us that chance?
Who said I would deny it? You stole my DNA and lied to me. You didn't give me the choice.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you now, Adam. Look, I admit it. I haven't done things the best way. But don't punish the world to spite me. Darrow wants us to live in the Dark Ages. The Illuminati wants to limit evolution to those they control. You and me, we...
Don't group me with you, Seraph. I'll make my own choices from here.
I believe that, son. And I believe you'll make the right ones.
Okay. Wow. I mean, everything Jensen said was completely valid. Even if I'm of the opinion that what happened to him, all the stuff he got is great and fantastic and good. It was fucked up how he got it, and it's fucked up what's going on too. Because I thought that was the only conversation I could have.
This is as much your fault as it is Darrow's. You and your cabal.
Perhaps. But all we sought was a safety valve, Mr. Jensen. A means of making sure the world would never spin out of control. The potential of this technology is great, but as we've seen, its potential for destruction is even greater.
Your doomsday scenario doesn't impress me. You'd say anything to stay in power.
Do you think humanity will simply police itself? We do not live in some Eden, Mr. Jensen.
Humanity does not need the kind of policing you want.
Seraph, who envisions a world where everyone is enhanced and suddenly they all love each other? There will always be a need for methods of control.
And conveniently, in your future, the Illuminati will hold the reins.
Not directly. There are organizations already in place that are better equipped to handle certain things. The UN, for instance.
Reimagined, no doubt.
At least somewhat. And this technology will be a great part of it. Imagine, Mr. Jensen, a world governed by common principles. The end to international power struggles, to terrorism. These things can be accomplished if you join us. Stop the signal broadcast and get the word.
Yeah, so that one has them even abandoning it, even his good argument of before. It is ultimately just about fucking controlling people.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away from me!
World of absolute freedom, anarchy, and well, you know, you just have to divorce it from all meanings of the word to, you know, have that make sense, but like at the same time, there's a difference between the two. He'll say whatever to maintain power.
Go away, Ghost! Go away! No! You don't scare me! Go away, Ghost! Go away! You don't scare me! Ah! Whose hand? Whose hand is that? That's not mine. Whose hand is that? That's not mine. It's not mine. Get away. Get away.
Okay. Frankly speaking, in my opinion, the best option is this, Deus. That is my personal preferred option. Blow the lid on all of this. Let the world tear them the fuck apart. And if it doesn't succeed, at least they'll push everything they've ever worked for back. Decades of work. Gone, flushed down the toilet. me think. Over something moment. Trying to look over my stuff here. I believe I have. Huh. You know, at some point I picked up some sort of healing thing and I never used it, and it was like a first aid thing involved from detention center right before I talked to the woman. I thought I did it, but I never used it. I'm just like, what happened there? Ha 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 ha! Wait, yeah, I thought so. If there is a place where I could have bought ammo and all the other things and used all this money the game was giving me, I couldn't find it. Actually, let me check something here. Let's see. Shops. Really? Wiki with them, no help. Vendors, there we go. Oh, that's original 2.6. Huh. Boop, boop. Nope. I'm not finding any, Oh, hey, Merchants D6 HR. There's just the, Yeah, it's just there then. Let's see. Air conditioning unit of some sort. That shit looks like it's just exposed paneling. Gee, like, yeah, definitely a lot of things that I'm realizing are just going over my head in this game when I played it. Which is, I feel like, completely normal when you play a game like this. Like, just the shit with the biocomputers alone. Well, there's a bunch of guns. Are those going to be of any use to me?
What the hell?
I wonder if you can see the shit in here at this time. That's the pods they were talking about. We saw one of those.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones
Okay, never mind. I just completely forgot about this part of the game entirely. Apparently the biocomputers thing was just revealed.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Haran project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
She had herself set up to become part of it too. Let's see if you can maintain your role.
And be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
Is it?
Syncing
What's going to happen here?
at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave check detected.
I do not remember this part of the game whatsoever.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of EEG.
I can't control Iron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
I do not remember any of this. Holy shit. Holy shit, I do not remember this part of the game whatsoever. I thought there were no more boss fights. What the fuck? I thought that was... I legitimately do not remember this part of the game at all. It shows. It revealing the biocomputer thing. I probably didn't understand what the fuck was going on at the time at all, since there was no real explanation and for about it. Jensen apparently having some warning. I haven't been counting my spotted for a while now. Hold on. Yeah, that about covers up all I got. I haven't been dying a lot here, but well, actually, no, I did have a death I didn't count earlier.
Ready in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
This is a boss fight I legit just do not even remember.
You have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
Okay, so that's not working for some reason. Spot, wheel spin.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
Protect Mother! Stay away! The bad man is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Diagnostic warning. Error in system.
Iron is weakening.
Rerouting. Connection.
I am regaining control. I must...
Reroute complete.
Really? I honestly didn't think there was anything left in this game.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Electrostatic pressure rising. It hurts. It hurts so much. System, my organic systems under stress will traumatize.
Do you see where honor and ambition lead you?
Let's wait.
Rerouting. Connection. Reroute.
Oh shit, I was not... I got spotted and hit, and we're gonna do the weight thing. Holy shit, that was not what I was expecting to happen, like at all. Holy shit. Like, honestly, this entire part of the game blows my fucking mind. I, honest to God, was not expecting it. It's not an addition in the director's cut. I just straight up don't know what's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I'm gonna honestly increase that to 15 now. Make it more of a challenge. Get 15 to nearly 20 pounds. Okay. This was, something. Fuck. Oh, I knew what I need to do. I don't think I should really be counting these, but whatever.
To a whole mile deep in the ocean, about to meet your end.
Error in system. Rerouting. Connection. Reroute complete.
Gotta wait a little bit.
I must fight this. I must succeed.
I can't move. Why can't I move? ECHD levels are critical. Look at what they've done. I don't like it here. I don't like it. Oh, cool down here.
Okay, okay.
Look at what they've done. I don't like it here. I don't like it. It's so cool down here. Dirk, move. Why can't I move? I see you, sneaker. ACHD levels. I can't move. Why can't I move? ACHD levels are critically low. How much longer will it be, Mother?
Boop. And boop. Okay. I just need to let it recharge and then I can...
Why can't I move? ACHD levels are critically low. How much longer will it be, Mother? I want to go home!
I have no choice but to eliminate
Oh,
you.
now I can pick those up?
You have ruined everything.
You know, for so long. Tired. System monitors online.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Warning, Pod 2,
Been awake for so long. Tired. System monitors online constantly. There's too much to keep track of. Supplemental diagnostics required.
Wait, Imps broke that thing? Huh. That's an interesting side
I
effect.
have no choice but to eliminate you.
Boop. Man, most of these are just coming in hot right now. Okay, hold on.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
For so long. Tired.
Fuck it. Oh, I have so many of these fucking things, it's not even worth.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Warning. Pod 2,
Been awake for so long. Tired. System monitors on.
I did it so I'm just gonna... Right.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Been awake for so long. Tired. System monitors online constantly. There's too much to keep track of. Supplemental diagnostics required before we can sleep.
Warning. Pod 2.
After this, Tayo will dominate the market.
Okay. Well, now I know how to get rid of that thing.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Been awake for so long. Tired. System monitors online constantly. There's too much to keep track of.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You.
God damn it, stop fucking... At least use this stuff.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Been awake for so long. Tired. System monitors online constantly. There's too much to keep track of. Supplemental diagnostics required before we can sleep.
After this, Tayo will dominate the market. Sarah will no longer be a thorn in my side.
I'm counting that because the stupid thing decided I wanted to get caught.
Results of the diagnostics are inconclusive. I feel bad. Vital signs normal? No. This is not normal. This is not me. Normal.
Contamination warning. Pod 2 access hatch is open. Pod 2 safety purge complete. Reinitiating hybrid life support.
You know what, I'm gonna... Now that I'm thinking of that, I'm not... Yeah, I will. I will count that. But only a little bit. I feel like I shouldn't count that, but I'm trying to do this as stealthy as possible. Which means... Oh, I can totally see you even though you're literally hugging the edge as tightly as possible. Okay.
Warning. Pod 2 safety purge in progress. Stand by.
Fuck you, I still got it.
Warning. Pod 2 access hatch is open. Pod 2 safety purge complete. Reinitiating hybrid life support. Warning. Pod 2 safety purge in progress. Stand by. Contamination warning. Diagnostic warning. Warning. Tertiary pods are offline. Primary security measures disabled. Power surge detected. Electrical charge above normal levels and rising. Preparing for discharge sequencing. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
It's happening! Iron is compromised! No! Wait! It's initiating emergency protocol! Ah! You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen! Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head!
Yeah, begin your little speech. It sucks that, it's none of this, what she's saying is showing up.
Tertiary pods are offline. Primary security measures disabled. Power surge detected. Electrical charge above normal levels and rising. Preparing for discharge sequencing. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
It's happening! Iron is compromised! No! Wait! It's initiating emergency protocols! Ah! You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen! Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head!
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence. Warning. Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
You still cannot reach me, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system. You and I have both failed.
You and I have both failed. I'm immune to everything that's going on here, bud.
Warning.
Is that it?
No! I will not lose this. This is my right. I have worked too long to be stopped now. You want the glory. Is that it? Never! It is all mine! I have given everything for this!
Warning. Primary pod station. Failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical levels. Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
Oh! More stuff. Clear the area. Gotcha. Might as well fill up on any of the stuff I can't be able to use. Wow. I gotta say, you are adorable. Unfortunately for you.
I can't take
Powerful explosion in her instantly vaporized her and filled the air with the ash of her remains. The end. Hey, here we go.
What are you doing?
Yep, a light that comes back in this moment.
To monitor and report on the
And
scales
one of these, at least supposedly, leads to
you already know
Deus Ex 1.
about the Illuminati.
One definitely leads to Deus Ex
Believe
kind of
knowing the truth.
mind.
However, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with
Oh yeah, that's fucking good. That's great.
Signal and activate.
Yeah, there's no world where it's all convenient that each one of these has a
convince them and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage rolls.
There are 4 options?
Destroy. The choice is yours.
I forgot there was 4 endings, not 3.
Choose an appropriate future for mankind.
Okay, so objectively, I think, or subjectively, I think, with no connection to my character, Darrow's option is the best. Now, I'm only gonna do 3 playthroughs. I'm not gonna do 4. So I think before anything else happens here, we're actually gonna go trigger boom playthrough. I enjoy it for the pettiness of going fuck you to your sign choices. But I actually think it's the worst. No, it's not the worst. The worst is the going with low money. But I don't think it solves as much. We'll reload and go with the option Adam goes through for this playthrough. Jensen's AI waifu. So, it just flatly, it might turn everyone, which would be horrible to me, but
trust everything I've seen, all the fighting and chaos around me, all I really
It's the one option that we know is not canon.
Human beings.
Because he's alive in the sequel. So ironically, before there was a sequel, I think people thought this might have been the real ending because, prequel and everything.
Most of the time, I dealt with obstacles ruthlessly, abusing resources and inflicting suffering before others could do it to me. Detached from my humanity, I may not have done the best thing, but I always got the job done. Thank goodness I'm not the only one out there. Because the truth is, deciding the future
These are shaped by what kind of
left up to one man.
playthrough you did, huh? Tempted to do all 4 just for that. just to see the difference, and then we'll do it again on the peaceful run.
We'll have to decide together what course mankind
Yeah.
should take. The kind of
We'll do
people
the
who
remaining
time and
two,
time again highly practical ways. Slowly
I
change
haven't
when it's
seen in the
negative.
last playthrough, because Ultraviolet Datum
Speeding
shouldn't
up
have
when
too
it's
much of a
good.
different sound from this. Damn, if that's not a going hard as an ending, though. I got Foxiest of Hounds. I didn't think I would get it. Holy shit. Buck, and Trooper. What's that one? I don't see what that one hasn't been added to GOG to explain what that one's about. But okay, well, we'll let this play while I talk. I do want to see, because like it didn't occur to me that it would reflect on you being an asshole, Jensen or not. Jensen killed a lot of people, so yeah, this was pointing towards a more violent Jensen. And having him choose to do that is neat. New Game Plus. We will take a second to look at what that is, but we won't start it in full. We'll also be doing a commentary mode, by the way. I think this is I still think this is the best option. Sure, you can consider him spinning it, but the thing is, telling everyone here won't actually fix them. Sure, nobody will be able to spin the story, except of course all the members of these, as they call themselves, the Illuminati, who survived. They're still out there. There's still whoever that Bob Page and the rest of the people involved with. There's so many fucking people involved in this, and if we die here, none of that gets exposing them. Dealing them a blow that is vastly more major than whatever this could be is, my opinion, the best option, flat out. But I think the Jensen I'm playing here might go with option 3. Oh, Seraph's message. Or 2. Send Seraph's message. Jensen likes what he is. He doesn't fucking like Seraph for forcing it on him. He doesn't goddamn like any of this. But, yeah, he doesn't really like any of, the whole corporations can do whatever they want, run amok. Which is goddamn fucking horrifying to me nowadays. When I was younger, that was not a concept I really... I don't think anybody can anything to do with that. I think that's just a convenient way of, like, going, hey, push this one if you want me to do this thing. I think Seraph's is, well, immensely better than Taggart's, which is just, the self-serving evil. Not good either. Because you shouldn't trust corporations. That's best for you. And just, the people who fucking put asbestos in baby powder, or people who will sell cars with faulty brakes that they know are broken, or the people who, put explosive batteries in phones. All of that is fucking nonsense. It's just, unfortunately, in this universe, all that equals those fucks. And Jensen, likes feeling powerful. He likes being what he is. He's violent, mostly violent, a mostly violent killer who's been fundamentally changed as a person, but he's not someone who's going to want control of things. But he also does not, want to do things like risk the possible blowback on augmentations that Darrow's pushed up.
Are you sure this is your choice?
Let me think about it.
Let's hear the problem.
The unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole.
I mean, that is literally... And flatly speaking, the idea that that's a drawback.
First-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research.
Yeah, the side effect of living in a conspiracy theory universe is that what she just described with this option is honestly extremely good and logical and makes sense. Whereas what she just described with this option is completely nonsensical bullshit. Oh, it might make people give up all technology and science. Bullshit. Oh, fucking shit. God, that is the dumbest fucking concept ever. I don't care how stupid people are. They're not that stupid. I mean, okay, you will absolutely have a group of people doing that because you have that now. That would never change, but never to that degree. Never to the point that it would overwhelm the rest of mankind. What happens is the people who do that would, if they tried to force it on everyone else, they'd get their asses kicked by all the people who still use guns and military technology and all that. And, yeah, it wouldn't go well. So unless they all want to live like the Amish, which, fuck it, you can live like the Amish if you want to.
Think about it.
This part is at least correct.
Fire.
Yeah.
Rules.
If you tried to burn everything down, it would all eventually come back, as the people that came later would go, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Inevitable.
Because they wouldn't be, unwell idiots. Like, even the people who live like that in real life constantly bleed their kids to the outside world.
And I lost my humanity along the way. But perhaps selfishness is the one limit I've yet to overcome. Given time and ingenuity, perhaps man's willingness to improve will turn out to be stronger than any evil we create. One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have
we're definitely gonna have to run through all 4 of these when I do the pacifist one, just to see.
Turn away from it now. To stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we
I don't know how I got Foxy's sound. I thought it required you never to have a body spotted.
There will be bumpy.
Well, the quote, another YouTuber quote, using a clip from a TV show. I mean, people get on the internet and lie?
We've always been striving to be.
Or, who would do that? And yeah, that's the summarization endings. You do not find out anything that happens after this point. Alright, well, we're gonna try something here. Making up to sex. I mean, even if I go through a full flight and kill everything playthrough, I'm gonna do that fully on. I'm gonna do that with the gun on the hardest difficulty, and then I should still be able to handle that. I'll still be stealthy and shit. I'll just be carrying around heavy duty things and then disappearing into a hole. Yeah, should have went with the machine. Or maybe I'll do it this way and only have to really go heavy in on the bosses. Still means I'll need to carry around a gun for the bosses. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'll start off using like a revolver, since that thing goes ham, especially when upgraded. And to type in. Carry a shit ton out of those for the bosses, but everything else, I'll use the other things. We're not doing a full restart. I'm just testing here. Let's see what this means. And maybe I'll change my mind. What in the absolute fuck? Oh, right, this is... We still don't know. We've still never met this particular character.
Is everything in place?
You know what? There we go. We've seen that cutscene before. We don't need to watch it again. Or, you know what? Exit to main menu. Since I'm doing that, this I'll watch on my own. But yeah, I think this will be it for tonight. We'll be back in, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. I just kind of want to take the extra time to actually be able to play other stuff offline on my own. I'd like to get through Bioshock 2, but if not, I'd like to at least get a chunk of the way through it before I start up, and that's a personal playthrough thing. I think this all looks fantastic. This was... Despite my disagreements, I think this is a fantastic game. I still think this is a great, fantastic game. And, yeah, I think... Great, fantastic game. My opinions of it have definitely changed in a lot of ways. And the only world in which I think Theros option is even remotely good is the world of Deus Ex, where regulations are evil and corporations are actually, that aren't secretly working to bring about regulations, are actually good. It's definitely a lot of nonsense stuff, but stuff that only bothers me now that I'm older and stuff. But it's still a wonderfully crafted narrative. It's a very fun game. Great stealth. It felt great to play and do stuff. Just do stuff in this game. To explore the world, to interact with it. I got fast. But actually, hold on. I want to see what Trooper meant. So let's go ahead and check that out. That should not setting off any alarms. Holy shit! I apparently did. 1.5% of people got that Trooper. That just means complete the game. However, I'm only 63% done. To look at a few of the ones, we get Cloak and Doubters, deal with the man in the fair, protect clients' interests by performing a less than hostile takeover. I don't even know what those are. I'm gonna look them up, honestly. They might have had to do with one or two of the quests I ended up just not being able to take. Oh, that was now I remember, Cloak and Daggers was that quest I intentionally failed because of how I was playing Jensen. Corporate Warfare was a similar one. I did not get all 29 EXP books within a single playthrough. I'm gonna have to have a guide open, and I will be looking for that next time. Legend, complete the entire game without ever-changing difficulty. Pacifist, similar. Howlin' AD. I don't actually know what that one is. Apparently, they're the entire side quests I just fucking failed to get. Oh, apparently there are two people who can't be affected by the Cassie augment that I just didn't know about. Malik is one, and this was the other one. Yeah, so apparently I just straight up missed one on my second visit to Hinksha and Lim. And then there's a host of secret achievements that I'm going to have to look through. Okay, let's see. Old school gamer. Did I get that one? I did not. I missed something in all the story options in the Megan's room office. There's a bunch of other ones which I won't go into until we actually do it. So, but yeah, we will bother with this. Huh. It looks like it's telling me just to do a normal new game. I guess I have to come in from a completed game to do it. Oh well. Yeah, so there's a bunch of achievements. A bunch of these are alternate options for things I did, like handing over the thing to Megan's mom, stuff like that. I will be using a guide for this one to make sure I get everything. Yeah, that's it. I have no idea how the commentary in this game will work. Actually, let's go ahead and give it a brief shot just to find out. Let's just see if it kicks in during a cutscene or anything.
Hi, welcome to the Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut.
Oh, neat. Okay, yeah, that's how that works. Okay, so it just plays as we... You know what? I think...
François Dugas, the game director on the game, and I'm with...
Mary DeMarle, I am the lead writer on the game.
Okay, how does this work?
And I'm the art director.
And I'm Steve Shipkowski, I'm the audio director.
And we'll have probably some guests with us today. So, with the first cutscene, well, when we started this project, we were kind of like, it was important to us to have links to the X1, but we wanted it to be subtle. We didn't want it to be totally...
That reminds me, I could have sworn there was a bonus cutscene involving... Oh my god, I skipped this... Oh, hold on. I skipped a thing. And yeah, that was Bob Page. Nope, 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 you can shut up. We're not doing commentary right now. Shut. We've been through this. There's a cutscene at the end of the credits I skipped. I know I skipped it.
So be it then.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to sit through this. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. I remember there being a... Yep, okay. Okay, so yeah, it's just straight up hidden shit. No, we're not sitting through this. Give me a moment here. This is bullshit. We're not doing this. 10 minutes of cutscene. Credits. Just to watch a cutscene. No, we're not doing that. Maybe if I had done that beforehand. No. We're still gonna see it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me just pull up the... What I use... Valedictorian for posting this video. It's also, I'm just gonna say, a shame that, you know, all of these are no longer working on. Yeah, she's still backstabbing you and working with the enemy.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
Yeah, they revealed that that guy was Bob Page. And the project they're working on. Yeah, all that hidden. And the reason it's called the D Project is basically it's a direct tie-in to the original series, the D Project. And that sound you were hearing, that was the original Deus Ex sound. Bob Page is a very critical figure in that game. I don't remember the full details because it's been years since I've seen the review, and I've never played it myself. That's what we're doing here. But yeah, the D Project stands for something very important, and you even got some hints on what was going on there within the credit stinger we did where Adam did the Seraph option. But yeah, the reveal that Megan Reed backstabbed you and started working with the enemy. This is another reason why I'm fascinated with this. To see where this goes. What is the fallout of this? I don't even care if the sequel actually sticks with being a prequel, or if it decides to make this its own timeline now. But I like it. And I'm actually fascinated. So, yeah. Lots of good shit. We will be back, like the next, in a couple weeks. Like I said, 2 or 3. Maybe I will start doing 14 in these hours to help me get through it. Maybe not. I don't know. But, yeah. HighPriest sign out, and I will see you back when we start the Pacifist play. Okay. We're back. Look, oh my fucking god. What the fuck is happening with Twitch right now? Why is it not let the chat constantly disconnecting? Okay, well, while it's connected, TLDR, I forgot to do this yesterday during the live stream. Final spotted count and final death count for Jensen. That should have displayed it. Look, unfortunately, okay, there we go. Death is displayed, but spotted didn't. 116 times. And final count for the first playthrough. It's not the true final count. I've been having a lot of troubles trying to shoot this the next day. I don't know fucking why. I'm having so much trouble, so just give me a moment here. Basically, chat is being a pain in the ass. I have no idea why. Fuck it. Instead of you... There, I've manually input the command. I don't know why I resolve this as being trouble. You get that, it's a bad internet connection day. Good thing it's in the stream day. 397. So, a total of 116 deaths just on playthrough alone. And a total of 397 times spotted on playthrough 1 as well. I'm going to go ahead and add those into a file. And we're going to... So that way I can have coded both this info for the first playthrough and the second playthrough, and then we can just subtract. Now, this isn't 100% accurate. I absolutely did near the end there forget to count a few times, so it might be 5 or 6 off each. Give or take. You know, 1 or 2. But I don't know exactly. But, yeah, we will go. I forgot to do this during the thing. I barely remember just go watch a cutscene, and I wouldn't have seen it. Because it's part of the credits instead of like any scene after credits thing should be something that shows up automatically if you skip it, the credits. For real this time. See y'all next time, folks.